is Cleofe again, and for today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this very simple vest. This vest is made up of two rectangles. They have the same crochet patterns but different sizes or dimensions. Then attach them together to form this very simple vest. Here is the side view of the vest showing the armhole. And here's the back view. So on this part here, this is where we attach the two rectangles together. So from here all the way down to the other side. And let's get started! For the materials, I'm using 2 skeins of Lion Brand's Touch of Alpaca yarn in dusty blue color. I also use size J 6mm crochet hook, a blunt needle, pair of scissors, markers, and tape measure. And let's start with panel 1. So start with a knot and chain 167. So this is now 167 chains. And next is foundation row. So single crochet in second chain from hook. So 1, 2, single crochet in this stitch. And I'm doing this on the bump, but you don't have to. So single crochet in second chain from hook and in each chain across. So on the bump, but you don't have to. So continue this pattern across, single crochet in each chain. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just going to continue with the pattern of single crochet in each chain. So I'm about to end here. So just to end this row, just single crochet up to the last stitch like this. So this is now my foundation row. Row 1. From here, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn. Skip the first stitch, this one, and on the next stitch, 3 double crochets in this stitch. So 1, 2, and 3 double crochets in the same stitch. Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and on the next stitch here, 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, and 3 double crochets in the same stitch. Repeat the pattern, skip 2 stitches, this is what it looks like. Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and 3 double crochets in this next stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just going to continue with the pattern. So from here, I'm going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and 3 double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2, and 3 in the same stitch. Skip 2 stitches again and 3 double crochets again in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3 double crochets in the same stitch. Now to end this row, we have 2 stitches left. We're going to skip the next stitch, 1 stitch, and on the last stitch here, double crochet on this stitch. So this is how to end row 1, and this is what row 1 looks like. Row 2. From here, we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn. Skip the first stitch, this one. And on the starting on the next stitch, we're going to do DC 3 tog stitch. So to DC3 tog, we're going to yarn over, insert in the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the third stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now there are 4 loops in the hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. And we just did our DC3 tog stitch. Chain 2 and repeat the pattern DC3 tog again. So starting here, yarn over, insert in the first stitch here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the third stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, 4 loops in the hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Then chain 2. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to show you one more time, DC3 tog. And then chain 2. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just going to continue with the pattern. So DC3 tog again on this next stitch here. So first, second, and third. Then pull through all 4 loops, chain 2, and our last DC3 tog for this row. So first, second, and third, and then pull through all 4 loops. Now to end this row, just double crochet on top of the turning chain right here. So this is how to end row 2, and this is what row 2 looks like. Row 3, from here we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, turn. And on top of the cluster here, we're going to do 3 double crochets on the same stitch. So 1, 2, and 3 double crochets. Then repeat the pattern on top of the next cluster, 3 double crochets again. So 1, 2, and 3. This is what it looks like. Repeat 3 double crochets on top of the cluster. 1, 2, and 3. One more time before I cut off this video. So 3 double crochets on top of the cluster and 3. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just going to continue with the pattern. So on this last cluster here, 3 double crochets on top of the cluster. So here, 1, 2, and 3. Now to end this row, just double crochet on top of the turning chain, or on the third stitch of the turning chain 4. So on this stitch here, double crochet. So this is how to end row 3, and this is what row 3 looks like. So for rows 4 to 15, just repeat rows 2 and 3 consecutively. So I'll be continuing my work. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back when I have crocheted row 15 to show you the next step. This is now what my piece looks like after crocheting up to row 15, and this will be panel number 1. So we're going to set this aside and work on panel number 2. So panel number 2 has exactly the same pattern. So this is what my panel number 2 looks like. It's exactly the same pattern, but start with 62 chains and crochet 22 rows. Now we're going to assemble the two panels together. So lay the panels like this. Lay it right side facing up. So with the long panel on top and the short panel below, place it in the center like a letter T. And then we're going to fold this part here like this, and the same on the other side. Fold it like this. And then on the back part, let me open this one for. On this part here, this is where we sew them together. The two pieces sew together here across. And then we're going to measure from here, from the bottom, measure about 8 inches and put a marker. And then from the marker, from here all the way down, we're going to sew them together or attach them together. And this will be our armhole here. So do the same thing on the other side. Measure about 8 inches, put a marker, and from the marker down, sew them together. And this is now what my piece looks like after all the pieces are sewn together. This is the back side and the side, and this is the armhole. Sides are also sewn together. Here the other side, and this is the armhole. Next, I'm going to crochet a band here at the bottom of the piece. So starting here all the way around the row like here. And this will be the hip area, and I'll just continue where I left off in my last stitch. This is now the bottom of the piece right here. And I'm about to start crocheting my band. So this is my last stitch where the marker is. So I'm going to take off the marker and just continue with this from here. So from here, we're going to chain 2. 1, 2, and double crochet in the next stitch. So I'm going to double crochet somewhere here. So just eyeball it, evenly space, double crochet in the row. So just double crochet like this and space it evenly. So continue this pattern, double crochet, evenly spaced double crochet. So this is what it looks like, and continue all around the row up to here. And I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just going to show you how to end the row. So starting here, and I'm just going to continue with double crochet, evenly spacing double crochet. So from here, I'm going to double crochet in this stitch here. And here, and then a couple more. So one more here, and then on the last stitch, on the corner stitch here. So this is how to end row 1 of the band, and this is what it looks like. Row 2 of the band. So from here, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn. And on the next double crochet, here on the double crochet post, we're going to do a front post double crochet. So to front post, yarn over, insert on the post through the front, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So that's our front post double crochet. Then back post on the next double crochet here, we're going to do a back post double crochet. So yarn over, insert in the post through the back like this, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now repeat the pattern, front post in the next DC post right here. So insert through the front, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then back post again in the next DC. So insert through the back and do a double crochet. Again, front post, double crochet, insert through the front and do a double crochet. Then back post, insert through the back like this and do a double crochet. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just going to continue with the pattern. So from here, this is front post. I'm going to do a back post. So alternate front post and back post. Then front post, double crochet again, insert through the front. Then back post, double crochet, insert through the back. Then front post again. Then back post again. Now on the last double crochet post, front post, double crochet on that stitch on this post right here. So this is how to end row 2 of the band, and this is what it looks like. Row 3 of the band. So from here we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, turn. And then skip the first post, and on the next post skip this one, and on the next post is a front post double crochet. We're also going to front post double crochet on this stitch right here. So front post, insert through the front, and then next is back post double crochet, because this is back post here. So we're also going to back post double crochet on that stitch. Now repeat the pattern, front post double crochet on the next stitch, this one. Insert through the front and do a double crochet. And on the next stitch, back post double crochet. So insert through the back and do a double crochet. Again, front post double crochet right here. I hope you can see the ridge. So insert through the front and do a double crochet, and then back post in the next stitch right here. Insert through the back and do a double crochet. And this is what it looks like. See, there's a ridge that is forming, or a ribbing right here. So continue this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just going to continue with the pattern. So from here, I'm going to do a front post. So the next stitch is a front post double crochet. So I'm going to do a front post double crochet on this stitch. So insert through the front and do a double crochet. Then back post, insert through the back and do a double crochet. Then front post again, insert through the front and do a double crochet. Then back post, front post again, back post, insert through the back and do a double crochet, and then on the last post just front post double crochet on this stitch. So this is how to end row 3, and this is what row 3 looks like. Rows 4 and 5 of the band just repeat row 3. So I'm going to continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back when I'm done with row 5 to show you the next step. And this is now what my piece looks like after crocheting the hip band. Next, I'm going to continue with crocheting a border around the vest opening, starting from this side here, going up to around the neck and down the other side at the bottom. So this is the hip band, and this is my last stitch here. And from here, I'm going to turn my piece this way, and I'm going to start crocheting the border in the vest opening. So chain 3, then treble crochet in the next stitch right here, treble crochet in the next stitch. So evenly space 7 treble crochets. So this is so including the first chain 3, this is my 5th treble crochet, 6, 7, and 8. So including the first chain 3, evenly spaced 7 treble crochets. So this is 8 treble crochets. And then starting here in the stitch here, starting in this stitch, I'm going to treble crochet in each stitch, back loop only, like this. And then in treble crochet again in the next stitch. And then I'm going to do 44 treble crochets. And this is what it looks like. So starting here, 44 treble crochets. So I have now 44 treble crochets. Next is 5 double crochets. Starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So after 5 double crochets, 5 half double crochets starting in the next stitch. So half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what I'm doing is decrease the border. Then on the next stitch, single crochet in each stitch. And I'm doing 54 single crochets. See here. And this part here is the neck area. So after 54 single crochets, back to half double crochet, 5 half double crochets starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then after half double crochets, 5 double crochets again in the starting here. So double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm increasing. This is for the other side. So after the 5 double crochets, I'm going to start with the treble crochets again. Back loop only, right here. Then I'm going to do this up to the last row. This is what it looks like. So up to here. So I'll be cutting off the video. I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. So from here, I'm going to continue with a treble crochet. This is the band area. So this one, I'm going to evenly treble crochet 8 treble crochets in this part here. So just evenly space the treble crochets like this. You don't have to follow my counting. This is just a guide. If it doesn't work for your project, you can make adjustments. The whole point is that the border looks even in the decrease-increase area. To end this row, one more treble crochet on the last stitch here. So this is what it looks like. This is how to end it, and this is what it looks like. And fasten off. And we're done. And I'm going to show you the border of the vest opening right here. So this is the decrease area. And then here, the increase, back increasing to the other side. So weave the ends, clean up the tails, and we're done. And this is now what the vest looks like, all cleaned up and all done. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video and please subscribe.